The Formula One world is abuzz as Max Verstappen might be leaving Red Bull for Mercedes. The excitement has reached a fever pitch as fans and experts alike debate the chances of this high-profile switch. Recently, Helmut Marko, a major player at Red Bull, made some intriguing comments. While he hasn't flatly denied the move, he suggests that there's no solid evidence to support these rumors. So let's dive into this video today to uncover what's really going on and what the future might hold for Verstappen and Mercedes. Helmut Marko recently confirmed that his new contract with Red Bull, which lasts until the end of 2026, has nothing to do with Max Verstappen. This means that even though Verstappen is currently with Red Bull, he could still move to Mercedes in the future. Earlier reports had suggested that Marko's and Verstappen's contracts were somehow linked, but that's not the case anymore. The new contract, announced during the Hungarian Grand Prix, no longer includes any clause that ties Marko's future to Verstappen's. Earlier this season, there were rumors that Marko, who is 81 years old, might be pushed out of the team. Verstappen, who is 26, made it clear at the time that he would leave Red Bull if Marko was forced to go. Max Verstappen is one of the top drivers in Formula One today. With Red Bull, he has won over 50 races, proving his exceptional talent. Verstappen's support for Marko was strong, and it was even written into his Red Bull contract. This clause allowed Verstappen to leave the team if Marko was no longer part of Red Bull. Interestingly, Red Bull's team principal, Christian Horner, was reportedly unaware of this specific clause in Verstappen's contract. With this, it's now evident that Max Verstappen's position at Red Bull isn't linked to Helmut Marko's contract, allowing Verstappen the freedom to switch teams, like Mercedes, if he wishes. Marko recently clarified to Sky Germany that his new contract has no direct consequences for Verstappen. This means that despite Verstappen being contracted with Red Bull until the end of the 2028 season, he is still free to make his own decisions about his future. Marko stated, "That is not true. We don't want to discuss that publicly. My contract has been adapted. This has no direct consequences for Max Verstappen." While Verstappen hasn't shown any clear signs of wanting to leave Red Bull, Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has repeatedly expressed interest in having the reigning champion replace Lewis Hamilton if Hamilton moves to Ferrari next year. Wolff, however, has been upfront, noting that Verstappen shouldn't consider joining Mercedes unless the team can prove they are as competitive as Red Bull. In an earlier interview with Planet F1, Wolff mentioned, "We need two to crash at the front to win at the moment." Toto Wolff acknowledged that Mercedes still has work to do before they can consistently compete with the frontrunners in Formula One. He stated, "We need to look at ourselves and ask what we can do to have a car that races with the leaders more regularly." Wolff also expressed that while Mercedes aims to be a top destination for the best drivers, including Max Verstappen, they aren't at that level yet. "If I were him, I wouldn't consider such a move. Yet," he added. Helmut Marko says Max Verstappen to Mercedes rumors will stop immediately if Red Bull provides him with a winning F1 challenger. Red Bull senior advisor Helmut Marko believes that if Red Bull provides Max Verstappen with a championship-winning car, rumors of the Dutch driver's potential departure will fade. This speculation has grown amidst talk of Verstappen possibly moving to Mercedes. Two key events in the 2024 F1 season fueled these rumors. First, Lewis Hamilton's surprising decision to leave Mercedes for Ferrari in 2025 created a vacancy at Mercedes, prompting them to seek a driver capable of replacing the seven-time world champion. Secondly, internal issues at Red Bull added to the uncertainty. Christian Horner, the team principal, faced an investigation over alleged inappropriate behavior earlier in the year, which stirred further speculation about Verstappen's future. Compounding these challenges, Red Bull's dominance in F1 has waned. Rivals Ferrari, McLaren and Mercedes have significantly closed the gap. McLaren's Lando Norris recently won Verstappen's home race at Zandvoort, finishing 22 seconds ahead of the Red Bull driver, highlighting the competitive pressures facing the team. In a recent conversation on the Inside Line podcast, Red Bull senior advisor Helmut Marko addressed the swirling rumors about Max Verstappen's potential departure from the team. Marko expressed confidence that these speculations would cease if Red Bull could deliver a championship-winning car to the three-time world champion. Marko emphasized that Verstappen's focus remains firmly on securing another title with Red Bull. He stated, "At the moment, everything is clear. Max will drive for us next season, and we have to give him a car that can win, and then all these rumors will, I think, stop immediately." Marko further elaborated on the team's current priorities, noting that both Verstappen and Red Bull are fully concentrated on winning the championship. At the moment, Max is focused on winning the championship. As the team is focused on winning this championship, and we have to look forward. Max Verstappen on his relationship with Mercedes boss amid transfer rumors. Amid ongoing speculation about Max Verstappen's potential move to Mercedes, the Dutchman has shed light on his relationship with Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff. Speaking after the qualifying session at the Dutch Grand Prix, Verstappen addressed the rumors and discussed his rapport with Wolff, highlighting the transparency and mutual respect between them. Verstappen acknowledged Wolff's openness, particularly regarding Mercedes' future driver lineup, including the seat that will be vacated by Lewis Hamilton in 2025. "No, I mean, everyone can say what they want. And I get on very well with Toto. I think he's very open about what's happening within his team, right? Also, I think with the driver lineup and stuff, so there's nothing wrong with that," Verstappen remarked. Despite the ongoing rumors, Verstappen emphasized his focus remains on his current role with Red Bull, where he is under contract until 2028. He noted that while Wolff's approach to discussing the open seat is understandable, his priority is to continue his work with Red Bull. "At the same time also, I just focus on my job. There's a lot to do anyway, so yeah, we just focus on that," he added. As Mercedes has yet to announce who will replace Hamilton in 2025, the speculation surrounding Verstappen's future persists, though the Dutchman remains committed to his current team for the foreseeable future. Conversation of Toto Wolff with Verstappen. Toto Wolff has confirmed that discussions were held with Max Verstappen about a potential move to Mercedes, but the Dutchman will not be switching teams in 2025. Verstappen, a three-time Formula One world champion, is currently under contract with Red Bull until the end of the 2028 season. However, growing tensions within the Red Bull camp, particularly involving his father Jos Verstappen and team principal Christian Horner, have sparked rumors about a possible departure. In recent weeks, Verstappen has reassured fans that he intends to stay with Red Bull for the 2025 season. However, he has been less definitive about his future with the team beyond that, especially with new engine and chassis regulations coming into effect in 2026. Wolff, who has been a long-time admirer of Verstappen's talent, acknowledged that he did make an effort to sign the 26-year-old as a replacement for Lewis Hamilton, who is set to move to Ferrari in 2025. Red Bull was the dominant car at the beginning of the season, and that changed a bit, but it's Max Verstappen who is dominant at the moment, Wolff told BBC Sport. Wolff stated, "The relationships at Red Bull were dysfunctional. I'm not sure they are back in a great place, but it is what it is. There was a moment, or there was an opportunity, to at least have conversations of what it could be in the future, and this is what we did." When asked about the possibility of Max Verstappen joining Mercedes in 2026, Wolff said it is too early to discuss. "For the benefits of our drivers next year, I don't want to have any conversation about 2026 or beyond, because we very much hope that the 2025 lineup will be the lineup going forward," Wolff explained. He added that while there are open lines of communication, there are no specific timelines or commitments. It is more like, keep the communication channel open, while knowing that his priority is to make it function with Red Bull, and our priority will be to make it function with the two drivers we have. For the upcoming season, Mercedes is set to promote 18-year-old Italian Kimi Antonelli to partner George Russell. Antonelli will replace Russell during the first practice on Friday, and with Carlos Sainz moving to Williams in 2025, the teenager seems like a strong candidate for the second seat at Mercedes. Meanwhile, Max Verstappen, who has not won a race in the last 6 events, is focused on stopping Lando Norris's title challenge at the Italian Grand Prix. Despite his recent struggles, Verstappen leads the championship by 70 points with 9 races left this season. So, what do you think of Max Verstappen switching to Mercedes? Comment below your views and subscribe for more such videos.